song.
Alright, how's everyone doing today? My presentation today is on the 1972 Miami Dolphins and why they happen to be the best football team ever. In case you didn't know, I'm going to teach you right now. The first reason is Don Shula. If you guys have ever been to Shula's Steakhouse, it's actually named after him. He was the coach of the 1972 Dolphins. He led them to more than one Super Bowl. He led them more than one Super Bowl, and this is actually the 1972 Dolphins around him after they won the Super Bowl that year. And the first thing I want to go after is the opposition here. Other people would say that, yeah, Don Shula is a great coach, but he's not the best coach. And most people say that the best coach would be Bill Belichick. Now, I happen to disagree with this wholeheartedly. Well, I do believe he is a great coach. There's one big problem with Bill Belichick. Does anyone know? In 2000, there we go. That's what did you say?
He cheated.
Yes, in 2008, he was accused of cheating and spying on other teams. And if you're a cheater, I don't think you can be a champion. That's just my opinion on it. And so, yeah, so I can't take him as the best coach ever. I just believe that that's a complete lie. Anyone that says that, it's got to be out of their mind. Cheaters aren't winners. This is Bob Grease and Owen Worrell, and these guys were the two quarterbacks for the Miami Dolphins. What happened was Bob Grease was starting off as the starter, as the quarterback. In Game 5, he was hurt and had to come in. This guy, he had to come in and take over for him. He was the backup quarterback. Nobody really liked him. Nobody really trusted him, but they had to really trust in him. He was able to take them all the way to the playoffs before they had to put Bob Grease back in. And with this guy, with Orland, they got really close to losing, but they never actually lost. Bob Grease took back over and they won the Super Bowl. This is who everyone else says might be the best quarterback ever. Everyone know who this is? Anyone? Tom Brady. But he lost the big game in 2008. He went all the way to the Super Bowl, and then what happened? He failed miserably. He choked. He was throwing ducks the entire game, and I mean, the best quarterback ever, and you choke in the biggest game in NFL history? Come on, guys, really? And I mean, you know, everyone says it's the whole team to lose, but really it was his fault the entire game. Let's go on. Alright, this is the full team, the best team ever. 1972 Dolphins. Does anyone know why yet? Anyone?
Undefeated, right?
That's a good point. Next slide. Undefeated. They went the entire season and didn't lose one game. Not one. There's no team that's ever done this before them. There's no team that's done this after them. There have been a lot of teams that have gotten close, a lot of teams have tried, and there's been a couple of them right here. Okay, now you see I have the Bears up here twice. Does anyone know why? The Bears have went all the way to the Super Bowl and then lost it. They went all the way, undefeated, all the way. The Bears, twice, and lost in the Super Bowl, twice. 2 times they did that. And then, of course, the Patriots, 2008, and the Saints had like an almost undefeated season too. So these are people that tried real hard, got real close, but didn't really make it. And that's why I think that the Dolphins is something really special by having that one team that's ever been able to do it. And I got a little slut. So yeah, if you can actually do it, you'd be probably the greatest team, right? Because if anyone else has done it, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal, right? But all these teams are able to get close, but none of these guys are able to do it. And I have a little video clip here. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. Give me a second here. Yeah.
Here.
You can take that dot on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta take that dot on YouTube.
Okay, now this has a couple funny parts in the middle of it, but this is actually a really good presentation of what happened. This play right here was one of the heartbreaking plays actually of that Super Bowl right there. And 3 cheers again. That right there was one of the hardest things in football. That's when we just saw the last tackle. So that's going to be big too. As you can see, they had a tough day that day for the Washington Redskins. As you can see, it wasn't that close to the game. I knew just kind of trashed them. It wasn't that big. But you have to understand, this is really iconic for Dolphins fans. Like, if you ask any Dolphins fan, they keep bringing up the 1970 season every time because of this right here. Just these things. This was actually the only thing they messed up was that one kick. And then watch, interception. Terrible. Yeah, that's the one mistake they made the entire game. Other than that, they made no mistakes. So it wasn't just like a really good season. The Super Bowl was also out of this world for them. June does not cheer because, of course, they made a mistake. But they did still win. Yeah. And of course, 14-7 was the final score. Dolphins win again. And being the only undefeated Super Bowl team, making them the best Super Bowl team, the best team ever played the game. No one else has done it since then. No one else has done it before that. And if you can't do it, you can't be the best. And there's, of course, Don Shula one last time. They pick up field goals. There we go. Thank you very much for your time and consideration.